Queries and more queries, and our first specific query is coming in, and we are looking at Yes Bank actually, where we've got a question coming in from Mr. K. Muthuswamy. 50,000 shares of Yes Bank at 18 rupees since last 3 years. 500 REITs at 520. Should he hold, buy or sell? Bhasin Saab, Yes Bank is a stock where 2 out of 5 queries they end up coming. This is one stock, I guess, everybody in a sense wants direction, because entire banking sector has come up, but Yes Bank is still not really living up to what the promise was after the P investor.
Yeah, good afternoon. So Nikunj, it's clear that it's gone through a big crisis, but the recapitalization is huge. So it has a capitalization of 40,000 crore, and return on equity, return on capital will take time. But it has weathered all the storms. Anybody who got in that 12 rupees when the QIP came and so on, they've doubled their money. However, there are still remnants of people who had bought it at higher levels. And, as you are aware, the government had saved the equity holders, and the A1 bonds became zero. I think Prashant Kumar has done a tremendous job, but return on equity will take more time. So if you are looking at more value, it will take 40, 45, 50 rupees. It will take at least another 1.5 years.
Okay, the second one is REITs. I don't track this one, but Bhasin Saab, what is your view on REITs?
No, see, anything to do with railways is doing extremely well, and I think he should stay put. The advent of the budget and now railways being very, very prominent in government capex, I think REITs could be a good play. So stay with it. I think this could be a relative steady performer over a period of time. It has a good dividend yield, but I think it is still there is room for it to go upside, for it to go higher.
With one more query, and that one essentially is coming for Tata Steel. 5,000 shares of Tata Steel at 110, Borosil 186. This is coming from Mr. Bhatnagar from Delhi NCR region. Thank you, Mr. Bhatnagar, for sending the queries. Now, 5,000 shares of Tata Steel. Is one better off buying Tata Steel or a domestic steel company? That's part one of the question, Bhasin Saab. Second is that should one avoid steel completely given that China is not coming back?
Well, I think if you want to play the market, then the dollar is definitely headed lower. Tata Steel is not the lowest cost producer in India, it's in the world. And if their chorus assets are measured today, after giving a valuation from 40 to 83 on the hedge bit of the pound, they are actually in a very sweet spot because chorus assets are up 3 times. Chorus makes specialized steel, and I think Tata Steel is definitely headed to 175. You can keep a trading stop loss of 125, trading stop profit. But I think if you are looking for slightly long term, then Tata Steel will lead the steel players. I am very bullish on commodities, particularly ferrous, non-ferrous. The likes of NMDC, NALCO are doing extremely well. But Tata Steel can be a relative outperformer. 175 I see coming in maybe the next 3 to 6 months.
My personal view, Mr. Bhatnagar, I'll take the liberty of differing from Mr. Bhasin here, is that I'm not so sure about the health of the global economy next year. China is yet to come back. US economy, if they're cutting interest rates, that means that they expect slowdown to come through. And if both these factors are not favorable, I don't expect, plus, Russian steel is coming back to the market. So these are factors which in a sense could have an impact on the market per se. So while Mr. Bhasin Saab's argument is completely valid that weak dollar means more strength in commodities, but I think I would be a bit careful in terms of understanding the global demand. If you're buying Tata Steel, it's like a long haul. You may not get instant gratification there. What about Borosil, Bhasin Saab? What is your view there?
Yeah, so see, aside from Asahi Safety Glass, Borosil is a very, very key player in the glass market, and it has done well. I would say stay with the stock. This is, a relative outperformer. I still think 500 plus levels can come in Borosil.
Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching the show. I'm Nikunj Dalmia signing off. Keep sending your queries to us. We'll try and accommodate as many as possible. But the trend, I guess, is very clear that for the moment, Indian markets are one step forward, one step back.